Hi, and thank you for your request for more information on how to factor algebraic expressions that contain fractional exponents and negative exponents. So what I thought I would do is go through some of those exercise questions for P6 that involve these types of answers. So I'm going to do numbers 93, 95, 97, and 101. And 99 and 101. And hopefully by the end it will be a little bit clearer in how to do this. I do agree. It feels like they skipped a step in the textbook. So first of all, 93 I like because it's actually easier than the checkpoint question in the book. First of all, we have x to the power of 3 over 2 and x to the power of negative half, and they want us to factor it. So first of all, we have to find the greatest common factor. And to do this, the greatest common factor is always going to be the expression that has the smallest exponent. So in this case, 1/2 is smaller than 3 over 2. 1 over 2 is smaller than 3 over 2. So our greatest common factor is going to be x 1/2. So whenever we are factoring an algebraic expression, we pull out this greatest common factor from the expression. And then in parentheses, we're going to multiply x to the power of 1/2 times something so that we get x to the power of 3 over 2. So this first variable is going to be our unknown. So we're going to take x to the 1/2 times x to what we don't know should in the end equal x to the 3 over 2. Because this times this should equal that. I hope that makes sense. So whenever we are multiplying variables together, they have to be like, and then we're just adding the exponents. So when we add the exponents should, when added together, equal 3 over 2. So 1/2 plus 2 over 2 is going to give us 3 over 2. So that's what our first expression is going to be, 2 over 2. And then x times what is going to give us negative x and 1/2. That's going to be negative 1, because when we go x to the power of 1/2 times negative 1, we get negative x to the 1/2. So when we pull out the greatest common factor and then we multiply each of the terms within the parentheses, we should get what we started with. That's the whole essence of this. Now what I can do is go ahead and simplify. For instance, 2 over 2 is equal to 1. So I'm going to bring down my x to the 1/2 is going to be x to the power of 1 minus 1. And then I can even simplify further and just say x minus 1. Just take off that exponent power to the 1, and I get x 1/2. This is the answer for this factoring for number 93. I hope that helps. I'm going to go ahead and do the other questions in separate videos so that it doesn't take as long, so that you don't have to watch them all together.